Hello, my good people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the whole world. My brothers and sisters, this is the problem that has been between the VP and the president since all this while. You see, my brothers and sisters, president does not have powers to remove sitting governor, says Shettima. You see, Vice President Kashim Shettima has disclosed that former President Goodluck Jonathan once attempted to remove him from office when he was governor of Borno State. While speaking on the Thursday, Abuja at the in Abuja at the public presentation of a memo by former Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice, Mohammed Bello Adoke, son, Shettima disclosed that he was the most dominant public official under the Jonathan. He said Shettima disclosed that he was the most demonized public official under the Jonathan government. In the last 4 years of former President Goodluck Jonathan's administration, I was the most demonized person. I was the public enemy number one, Shettima said. The vice president who governed Borno State between 2011 and 2019 recounted how a secret plan was hatched at the highest levels of government to oust him from office amid the heightened insecurity and Boko Haram insurgency in the northeast region. There are two gentlemen seated here, he said, referring to Adoke and former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Aminu Tambuwa. Certain decisions are taken in a very rare peace circle. The President, the Vice President, the Senate President, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives. In one of such conclaves, former President Goodluck Jonathan, with whom we are now sheathed the sword and recalibrated our relationship, was mooted the idea of removing this Borno governor. According to Shettima, it took the intervention of Tambuwa and Adoke to halt the plan at the time. Speaker Tambuwa, he noted, boldly confronted the president with the constitutional limitations of his office. Aminu Tambuwa had the courage to tell the president, Your Excellency, you don't have the powers to remove an elected councillor, Shettima recalled. Still unsatisfied, Jonathan reportedly escalated the matter to the Federal Executive Council, FEC. It was there that Adoke firmly stood his ground on the constitutionality of the issue. He, Adoke, told the then president, Mr. President, you do not have the powers to remove a sitting governor, not even a councillor. They sought the opinion of another son in the cabinet, Kabiru Turaki, who concurred with Adoke. That was how the matter was laid to rest, Vice President Shettima explained. Shettima added that the incident cemented a lifelong bond between him, Adoke, and Tambuwa, whom he praised for their courage and fidelity to the democratic principles. My brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying. You see, here in a related issue too, you see, here what the Vice President Shettima is saying again concerning this issue. He said, hey, I distance myself from Tinubu over controversial removal of a Rivers State Governor, Sim Fubara. You see, Vice President Shettima tackles Tinubu over removal of Fubara, says President has no power to remove elected governor. Vice President Kashima Shettima on Thursday appeared to break ranks with President Bola Tinubu over the controversial ousting of a Rivers State governor, Simi Fubara, a move that has sparked months of a national debate and a constitutional concern. Speaking at the book launch of a former Attorney General, Mohammed Bello Adoke, in Abuja, Mr. Shettima stopped short of directly addressing the March 18 removal of Governor Fubara, but his carefully worded remarks left little doubt about his stance on the legality and the danger of presidential interference in subnational politics. There is no constitutional basis for the president to remove an elected governor in Nigeria, Mr. Shettima said, recounting his own experience as governor of Borno State during the administration of former President Goodluck Jonathan. Jonathan was floating the idea of removing this Borno governor. He said, gesturing to himself and Aminu Waziri Tambuwa, then Speaker of the House of Representatives, had the courage to tell the president, you don't have the power to remove an elected councillor. Shettima went further to commend Mr. Adoke for standing firm against what he described as unconstitutional pressure in 2013, when insecurity in the Northeast led the presidency to contemplate removing governors. They sought the opinion of another son, Kabiru Turaki, who also said, I am of the candidate opinion of my senior colleagues. Shettima recalled that that was how the matter was laid to rest. The vice president comments come nearly 4 months after President Tinubu, in a move first reported by People's Gazette, unilaterally removed Governor Fubara from office. The National Assembly later ratified the decision amid widespread allegations that lawmakers were bribed by presidential allies to approve the action. Since then, a retired military general has been acting as the de facto governor of Rivers State, while Mr. Fubara remains out of office with no clear legal redress in sight. Though Mr. Shettima did not mention Mr. Fubara by name, political observers see his speech as a clear rebuke of the president's handling of a situation and a sign of deepening cracks within the top echelon of Nigeria's leadership. My brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying. You see, I said it. There must be something between the two of them. The other guy said it the other day that he has messed up the office of the vice president. My brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying. You see, Nigerian politicians. In the comment section, you are free to say your opinion on these issues. Subscribe to this channel, share, love, and like. Thanks, and God bless. Amen.